Hello, hello, hello. It's me again. This is Real Talk with Amiri. On my schedule, y'all. It's Thursday. I hope everyone is doing well. I hope everybody's changing something, doing something new, figuring out what you want to do with your life. Stop complaining and take some action. It's up to you. It's your life. It's not someone else living your life or you living someone else's life. It's your life. That's it. You don't like the way it's going? Get up and do something different. But this is Real Talk with Amiri, and today's topic, not sure yet. I'm just talking a little bit. Check out the headlines. I didn't really get too inspired about anything today. It's like I said, there's so many things going on everywhere, all over the world. You know, it's a lot of headlines, a lot of stars out here having problems and troubles and getting divorced and people cheating and lying and stealing. And I think I've said that before, that we look up to all these stars and we're putting them on these pedestals, and their lives are just as dirty and bad as ours. They just got money. They can do the cheating and nice cars and mansions, but they're still doing the same shit that we're doing. So they're really no different. And we need to stop that, putting people and worshiping and, oh, I love this person, that's my girl, da da da. Her husband cheating on her too, just like yours is. So don't think just because someone has money that they're any better than you. You know, they're cheating in a $200 suit, and you got on your Levi's and your Gap t-shirt. You know, it's about people's character, their morals, and their values. And a lot of people that are stars that I'm seeing, they don't have them. They want you to think that they have them. That, you know, they put on this front that they're all this and their lives are perfect. And, you know, just yesterday, this person was on YouTube or Instagram or Twitter talking about, oh, I love my boo, my husband this, my husband, my wife this, my boo this. And then 2 days later, they're getting a divorce. So everything is not always what it seems. So we have to be careful who we're putting up in these places, because they're not exactly what they're saying they are. So we have to start being careful and putting people in, you know, realistic position in our lives. You know, this is someone, I like what they do. I like the movies they made, but I'm not head over heels and following them and pumping them up, because they're just like me. They're a woman or they're a man just like me. We have to be careful what we're doing and what we're pumping up. But again, I didn't really have a topic today. Like I said, I've seen some of the headlines, people getting divorces, rappers getting into trouble out here, possibly taking people out, stealing from people, thinking they're going to get away with it. I have told y'all before, it's not much you can get away with. That if they really want to find out, they're going to find out. It's rare that somebody gets away with a crime or a killing or a murder. And it might take a minute, but they gonna find out who did it. Because we think we super sleuths that we're not gonna leave any evidence or trace evidence. It's always something. Somebody's always on a cell phone. It's always somebody that's gonna spill the beans. Somebody's seen a camera these days. Everybody's got some type of Ring camera or Vivint or doorbell camera. They might not even have anything to do with what happened. They canvass the neighborhood and check your cameras. And oop, there you go. We got a license. Oop, there we go. We got a description. And some of these people are killing people right in front of stores and something. You know there's a camera somewhere. That don't even make sense. You just want to go to jail. Just go. Go get in. Go join the army. Go, if you just want to die, go join the army, or, it don't make sense to me. But a lot of people are going to jail. I seen a headline today where, here we go with these friends. A man and a woman, friends. And they were playing basketball. Evidently doing a little basketball game. Evidently the woman, she's a hooper. She's a basketball person. Man, 31 years old. I guess the woman won the game. She might have been talking shit. I don't know. Didn't get all the storyline. Probably was. That's what sports people do. They talk shit. But she won, I believe, and he ends up shooting and killing her. And this is someone that was supposedly, quote unquote, friends. You need to be careful who your friends are. But he killed her, shot her multiple times. And guess where he's going now? Like I said, why do black men love going to jail? Another one. And another one. Ain't that on somebody's look? Love going to jail. And I don't know if that's from not valuing, no value to your own life, that you just, I'm going to go shoot somebody. I'm going to go do this. I'm going to be on camera. I'm going to go do this. I'm going to go to jail. I don't care. I'm going to jail. And you know you're going to jail. So I don't understand that. But that was one of the headlines I seen today on YouTube. Black man killing a black woman. His friend. Not so. Everybody say that they are your friend is not your friend. And I'm learning that. At this old ripe age, I am learning that. People will claim a lot of things, but you have to show me that you are my friend. If we're in a basketball game and I win, damn, I might talk shit, but I'm not going to shoot you. Who does that? What type of warped behavior? Yeah, that's something different. That I would just shoot you over a basketball game. And it says that we are so fragile. I think I posted that today too. That we can't take criticism. I can't even play a basketball game with you. Can't step on your shoe. Can't brush against your shoulder. It's time for me to start killing you. What's going on, you guys? What's going on in our hearts and our minds that we are reacting like this? I don't get it. Like I said, I don't really understand people these days. The culture, the behavior. And if my kids were out here doing some crap like this, and no, my kids are not perfect, but if I had a bunch of sons and what the hell are you doing? Why do you have a fucking gun? You take your ass to the army if you want to use a gun. You know, we letting our kids out here just run the streets, do this and that. And a lot of fathers, again, are not in their sons' lives. So they have these knuckleheads out here teaching them what to do and what not to do and how to act and behave. So I don't know how some of this stuff is going to get fixed, but it has to get fixed. We have to start being more accountable for our children, teenagers. And now this man with the basketball lady, 31 years old. 31. You know, in these days, 31-year-olds don't really act much better than some teens that I've seen. But something has to change for our lives to start getting better. We need to do we need to erase things that we've done and start over. We need to reboot, restart. Because a lot of the things that we do, they're not working. Our relationships are crap. We have men against women and women against men. The woman king, I talked about that Tuesday. Men are hot on fire about 2 minutes and 35 seconds of a trailer where black women are portrayed as strong, empowered warriors kicking ass. But y'all upset about it. And again, I don't know why you would be upset about that. I'm not upset about it when I see black men out here kicking ass in a movie or a leading black role male. So why would you be upset about it? Oh, it's not historical. It's not a documentary. It's a movie. It's a movie. That's it. It's a movie. It's just a movie. With a little bit of history thrown in there, sprinkled in there. And again, we should be worried about the black man that just killed a black woman over a basketball game. That's something we should be talking about and discussing and finding out why. How can we stop these things? What do we need to do to help people to stop robbing everybody and doing drive-bys on houses with babies in them, killing kids? What do we need to do to stop that? We don't need to be talking about the damn woman king. That's the things we need to be talking about. Real life, not a movie. How do we stop perpetuating the same things, the baby mamas and the baby daddies and the child support? How do we stop that stuff? Not a movie. How do we get real with ourselves? How do we support each other? How do we help each other? We so focused on the wrong stuff. It's ridiculous. But that's America. There are definitely some things that we need to start addressing and stop pretending and stop being delusional. Stop being in denial. You cannot fix something if you're not willing to admit something is wrong. You know, and black men hate black women. Not all, y'all. Y'all know I'm not talking about all, but there's a big group of black men, and I don't want a black woman. I want to go to the other side. I want to go to white women, and I want to go get this Latin American. What you need to do is understand why black women are the way they are, why black men are the way they are. Let's fix that, and you won't have to do all that. And of course, people can choose to be with who they want to be with. But if you're just doing it because, oh, I hate black women, they this, they that, they angry, blah, blah. And again, are the black men in these black women's lives growing up? Why are black women angry? Why are some of them upset? Is it because they're raising black children by themselves? And again, that might make you a little upset. But there are lots that we need to address. Just as a nation, as a world. There's a lot of mental illness out here. There's a lot of trauma. People dealing with trauma and abuse, domestic violence. But again, unless you start to deal with it and admit it and figure out what you need to do to feel better, to be happy, then those things are going to continue. You know, we want to brush off everything. And, you know, I see some people dealing with, you know, certain addictions or just certain things. But are you dealing with your trauma or your past? You need to get that out. Whatever it is that started it. And I don't know. Something may have started it. I really don't know. But I'm thinking something started it to cause you to start doing this or start doing that. But I think it's worth trying to figure out, you know, why am I like this? What am I unhappy with? What started me to be unhappy in my life? You know, a lot of times people are dealing with death or grief or rejection. There are certain things that cause you to feel a certain way. And then what happens is you feel this certain way, and then you keep feeling this certain way, and then that becomes who you are. You're always in this certain mood, or you're upset, or you're hurt. But you're making that a habit. And you are the only one that can control your emotions. Your state of mind, what you're thinking about. And it's not hard. I've been depressed before. I've had a depressed state. And probably for some months too, but I know that it can be difficult. I'm pretty sure for some more difficult, but you have to start doing something and finding out what works for you, and what works for me may not work for you, to get out of a depressed state. Sometimes medication, you may need medication, it can help to make you feel better. And with that medication, you need to start changing your thoughts and what you watch, what you think about. Sometimes it's good to not get on Facebook, to not be online or in social media. Take a break. Read a book. Listen to a book. Watch a funny movie. Comedy is very helpful. Comedy produces chemicals. But there is so much going on today. You know, there's always somebody that's angry or upset, hurting other people, killing other people, going to go shoot up this place, that place, because they're not happy. Because happy people don't do that normally. And you know, a lot of the time people are pretending they're happy. And if you're not really happy, you need to figure out again. You're still in the same boat as this other person. You need to figure out why you're not happy. Don't pretend. Why are you not happy? What can you do to make yourself happy? What do you need to decide or make a choice about? Yeah, and there's a lot going on in the world. Even with some of the friends that I have, they're going through this and that. And, I see the struggle. I see their struggle. Or I hear it, I see it, what they post and what they say. But again, until you figure out what you need to do to make yourself happy, to create a better life for you. Do you need to go to work? Some people who don't have money, you need to go to work. You need to go get a job. You can get a part-time job. That will solve your problems. I think I said it before. One of the pastors that I listened to from Branson, Missouri, Faith Life Church, he said a lot of people's problems would be solved if they just went to work and got a job. A lot. Nobody's saying you have to go out here and do manual labor or go work on the railroad line. Go get a part-time job. Work a few hours a week. Put some money in your pocket. That would solve a lot of your problems. And that would solve some of your other friends' problems. Because you're always in their pocket. When you're perfectly able-bodied to go get a job. I could care less where it's at. I'll go work at McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, Walmart, Pizza Hut. If that will solve some of your problems, go do it. You're not too good. Customer service. You can sit down and make money. Get a job. That will solve a lot of people's problems. Get a job. You're not a gangster. You're not this cool, moldy rapper. Or what. Go get a job. Customer service. Some of y'all like to talk. Some of y'all like to rap and sing, but you ain't got no job. Go get a job. Get on the phone. Talk to people. It's easy. Like you talking all day, doing nothing, not making no money. Go get a job. What are some of our other problems that we have? Relationships. Some of you don't need to be in relationships. It causes your life to crumble and fall, and drama and heartache and more depression. And you don't need to be in a relationship. Get yourself together. Control your own life for a while. Stop jumping into relationships that you already know you're not prepared for. You're choosing people that are utterly wrong for you. And you end up depressed, heartbroken, used, abused. Oh, I need to heal. You should have never got into that relationship. How about you just heal yourself and be by yourself for a while? Enjoy yourself. It causes problems. Anything that causes problems, you probably don't need to be doing it. Anything that causes you to be overly depressed and sad and unhappy, you don't need to be doing it. If the people in your life cause you to be sad, depressed, unhappy, have you crying and all upset, those are not your friends. You need to get those people out your damn life. But a lot of the things we're doing, not good. If your kids are out of control, take back the control or figure out what you need to do to protect others and yourself. Some of our kids There's some little demon spawns out here shooting and killing and beating up people. And I wonder, are all of these kids, a lot of times it's black males, out here doing all this crazy stuff, shooting up people, and do their parents know? Are you going to go check your son's bedroom and going through his stuff and see what the hell he's doing? And if he's a teenager, his ass should be at school and at home. He's not going to be running the streets unless I know where he's at, exactly where he's at, and it's not for all damn evening and night. We have to keep an eye on our kids. Short leash. Where you at? What are you doing? Who you with? I'm about to pull up on you. You know, we got to be the detective. And some of our kids, we have to know that they're spoiled, rotten, that they're not good kids. We need to get them into some programs or into some sports or something, therapy. But there's a lot that we need to start changing. And until you admit it, I guess there will be no change. Unless you admit, you know what, I don't like this. I don't like the way my life is going. I don't like not having any money in my pocket. I don't like this fucked up ass relationship I'm in. Unless you are willing to admit that, nothing's going to change. And what do I need to do to change it? You know, it has to be once you admit it, there has to be something else after. What action am I going to take to fix this? I don't like how much money I make here. I don't make enough money. I'm not going to stay here and work years and years, and I already know this is not enough money. I'm going to continue working this job and be looking for another job. What type of training or skills do I need to get a better job? What do I need to make myself more presentable? Take a couple classes, take some courses. If you're unhappy with something, you have to change it. Don't try to put that shit on somebody else to come and rescue you from your life. It's your life. I can't rescue you from your life. You have to rescue you. You have to do something with yourself to make it better. Don't put that job on me. That's not my job. My job is my life. My life is my job. But again, there's so much going on with the world today, and it becomes kind of funny at times. All of the things that we are disgruntled about and unhappy about and complaining about. And again, a lot of these stars and a lot of these public figures and pastors and preachers and teachers, they're just like us. Just because you have this title, it doesn't make you any better. And I've never seen, like the last year or two, I've never seen so much dirt coming out on people who I would have thought were these, you know, big stars and public figures. And oh my God, some of these people are crazy. Crazy. Molesting people, using people, stealing from people. So just because someone is on here preaching, oh, I am this fascinating star and I do this and I do that and I'm a teacher and a mentor, I'm a guru. Let me see the proof, buddy. Let me see the proof. Women and men. Because some of these people, everything that they've told you was a lie. It was a scam. Fake scam. So be careful who you're following and who, again, we're putting up on these pedestals. And they're crooked, ruthless, will throw you off the boat in the river. So be careful. But I'm glad I'm learning that. So once, I'm looking at someone, or I'm, admiring someone, I always think now, hold up, I need to go check them out. I need to make sure they are what they're saying. And some of these people, again, are great actors and actresses. I learned that. Somebody can be telling you everything and it sounds so truthful. And it's all lies. So you definitely have to be careful. But it's 10 o'clock, y'all. I gotta hurry up so I can upload this. No real topic today, but I'm on my schedule. That's the main thing. I did what I said I was going to do. Tuesdays and Thursdays. Yeah, we really do have to start making some changes. Start, setting our goals higher. Forcing ourselves to be more consistent, to grow, to want more. I want more. I don't know what everybody else. I want more. I want to make more money. I want to enjoy my life more. I want a great relationship. Not no fake ass relationship. I want a great relationship. I want someone that supports me, not pretends and no, thank you. Keep that. But again, I hope everyone's doing well. Nothing will change until you change. You got to do something different. Man, woman, child. You want a better grade? You might have to study more. You want a better job? You might have to go get some more training. You might have to get some education. Study. Buy a course. Buy a class. You're going to have to do something different. But this has been my talk for today. Real Talk with Amiri. Everyone, have a great night. Peace.